Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with one last run Pittsburgh Penguins 2027-2028 season, Letang to the end, part 21. Jeff, we ended off our last stream with a disappointing loss in the playoffs, like normal. We
But you
ended
got a little farther than usual, so that's a good thing.
Yes, but our main guy, Sidney Crosby, retired. Evgeny
Yeah.
Malkin's gone. And suddenly, only Chris Letang is left. And he has fallen way
Yeah.
down the depth chart, but we can't get rid of him.
1 year left at 6.1 million, and we're not going to be able to trade him with that contract. He's still an assistant captain.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, are you missing one?
Well, let's look at the team here first.
Yeah.
We got the depth chart up. So even though we lost all those guys, you can see we brought in Jack Eichel as a free agent. We still have Steven Stamkos kicking around. Our goaltending looks a lot different because we picked up Sebastian Cossa on waivers. We traded for Joel Hofer last offseason. I guess technically 2 off seasons ago now. And then some other moves, but a lot of draft picks. And guys coming up through the system. So, and a couple free agents. So, yeah, Chris Letang's fallen, but we got a lot of other guys who are pushing their way up the depth charts. Tyler Hopkins should be, played in, had 22
Yeah.
points last year. He's probably going to be our number 2 center this year.
And interesting, Isaacson, who did we draft him this year, or was that
Let's look.
fifth rounder 2020s? Yeah, that's, wait.
He was a
Other,
fifth
yeah,
rounder, yes, for us.
last fifth rounder last year.
Yeah.
And he's really taken off.
Yeah.
Technically third on the depth chart and up to 3 stars already. So
Yeah. So we're
he's
going
in
to,
Sweden, but I think we'll be signing him next year.
yeah. So we have Coots still coming. And again, Emil Gut has turned into hopefully gets a little more steady. Got hurt a little bit, which cost him some points.
Yep.
But better year over year, so that's good. Ryan Rubrick's been a nice, pleasant surprise. He could also slot in as a center too, 6'3".
Rubrick and Brisson both had solid rookie years, so you're good on the left side, and right is not looking too bad either.
David Goyette's forcing himself back into the conversation. Brian Rust is just a shell of himself, even though he had 42 points.
Yeah, that's might even be worth thinking about trying to shop him.
Well, he's on the trade block. But when we didn't have him in the lineup, we're losing games. So it's kind of hard to get rid of the guy when he just seems to be doing something right for us.
Yeah.
And we have Constant Helenas who can also play center. Who had a little bit of a down year, but he also got hurt some too. He played less minutes, I think. Jake DeBrusk, 49 points in his first full season with us, which is a little bit of a disappointment, but trying to find the right spot. And again, he got hurt for a chunk there too.
You're right at the start of preseason, so you may also want to have a quick look at the free agent center and see if there's anybody you want to bring in for a tryout for the preseason games. Did see one, Peyton Krebs, who apparently, good prospect now, but in the game he's sort of struggled. He had 1 season in Buffalo and then kind of fell apart after that. Went to Switzerland last year. Now he's back looking for a contract somewhere here.
Yeah, we can't offer him one yet. Unless we offer him a contract straight up, which I mean we technically could.
Why can't you can offer him a tryout?
No, I can't. I'm still on the 26th or 26th. So I can't.
You haven't? Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as you get to advance it 2 days.
Yeah. So we're just gonna kind of kick it ahead here. It's possible somebody else sends him to an offer, anyways. Our team is pretty good offensive depth-wise. And yes, you can see there, the Utah Yeti won the Stanley Cup this past year.
Yep. And at least in this game, it was their first season in Salt Lake City. Arizona stayed around a couple of years longer till we manually moved them last year. And we're assuming the Utah HC thing isn't going to last more than a year. And they will do the sensible thing and call themselves a Yeti.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Krebs is now on a tryout with us. Um, yeah, so our big thing is, we named Stamkos as our captain, which means I guess we have an opening to be our assistant captain. So let's take a quick look at that. Mental ratings, and we want to look for leadership, right? Leadership's number one.
Leadership and then determination is a secondary thing.
Zachary Wilson, who's probably not going to be on the team, but is our center left defense depth, which is just such a throwback guy. Where does he play?
Yeah.
Everywhere. Goyette's probably not going to be the team, so I'm thinking Coots right away, but his team play.
I mean, Goyette's up to 3 stars, but he's still not going to get a lot of playing time regardless, and Coots is still only 20. What about Dursey? 28. Was good. His ratings are as good as anybody else. And he's going to be a regular. It's 3.5 stars.
Well, we don't have anyone else. So.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put him as A1 then. So that leaves us with, who do we actually want in the lineup right now? We don't want to risk kind of anybody getting injured. So we're going to throw in a bunch of our young guys. We're going to play our regular goalies, though, to try and get them a little bit warm. Yeah.
You do have 3 goalies in the AHL right now, by the way. You may want to send one of those guys down or move one of them. I'm not sure we've really got a use for Daikau anymore.
6. Yeah, okay. Well, no, we wanted to... yeah. Well, we can try shopping him. Offer a 6th-round pick from Buffalo. And get old man Ryan Graves back.
They're still at 2 stars. Hanging on.
Washington was awful, and they are offering a 6th-round pick.
No, they weren't awful last year. They improved. They finally improved a little bit, although Ovechkin retired in the offseason.
Yeah, okay, let's send him to Washington. Give him a chance to start.
That's brave. Interdivision trade.
Yeah, their goaltending sucks.
Yeah, wow. 1.5 star guy and a guy who was in the AHL last year.
Yeah.
They got some prospects, but they're not there yet.
Yeah, okay, let's I want to do right by Daikau and give him. Stop clicking on the. And give him an opportunity. So we'll send him to Washington. And that leaves us with Bjarnason and Ruggiero as our 1-2 punch in the AHL, and then we have Andrew Oak in the E, despite the fact he's the oldest goalie playing in the CHL.
Yeah, we signed him last year after on the strength of that high potential rating, but he just doesn't seem to be ever getting any better, so I don't really believe that. I think we're going to see that drop through the course of the year as he gets a little older, unless he really takes off for some reason.
Yeah. And they're just trying to see. Okay, we'll take Struble out and put this guy in. Bennett Kelly. Bennett Kelly was one of our top picks, if I remember right.
Yep.
2nd round pick, 45th overall.
And 2.5 stars. He's actually got a decent shot at making a roster this year.
Yeah.
He'd be on it if it wasn't for Letang occupying that one spot.
All right, so we're just going to have some fun and see how things go here.
be absolutely new to you, I will point out that Letang doesn't have a no movement clause, so if you
I
want him
know.
to
At this
just
point, at this point, I don't think trading him's going to do anything good other than upset our owner and our fan base.
Mm.
So, who did I want to take out of? Oh, Morgan Barron doesn't need to be in here, so we can put in Tom.
Comic.
Yeah, and Krebs probably needs a jersey number. And first preseason game, it's a 6-1 win. Okay. Spencer Gill, 4 points. We absolutely thrashed them. Okay, apparently Spencer Gill likes playing. Okay, I don't remember much about Spencer Gill, so I'm trying to think.
He's the guy we
Oh,
was
trade.
Miller straight a salary dump?
Right,
I can't
Keandre
remember if
Miller.
or was he
Yeah,
going
yeah.
downhill? Yeah,
Okay, all right, interesting.
that's what we got back. We didn't he's prospect, but nice start for him at least.
Yeah, probably not making the team this year, but easily could be a call-up guy. Our
Although
salary
he
cap
was
reminder is fine. We have lots of room.
Oh, keep an eye, remember, on how Dersey is fitting in. Or not Dersey, Krebs. Krebs.
Krebs, yeah. Um, sorry, I was just gonna look. Krebs is currently on our third line. Well, he's playing with superstar Bowman, so we know good things should happen.
He's doomed.
4-2 win over Vancouver. All right. Let's see. Krebs' stats have him good defensively, 68 defensive game rating.
-1. Regular shift didn't do too badly.
Playing shorthanded. Well, actually, I didn't even look to see what his tactic was. I mean, I know it was there, but I don't remember what it was.
You may also want to do a quick scan through the whole roster and just see if anybody's in a role that actually, rather than having to do that all yourself, let me take a quick look and I'll let you know if there's anything that's maybe changing. Salamonson could be in a better role. I'll just let you know if there's anything that's out by like more than 2 points off of there.
Well, we wanted him in a partly defensive role, which is why he was.
Okay, is that why he's there? All right,
yeah,
that's fine then.
If I remember right from last year.
Not seeing anything too.
Oh, shutdown defenseman. I don't think he was in that. Okay, counter-attacking forward for Krebs, so that's good to know. Tactics. Shutdown defenseman. Yeah, I'll put him to two-way defenseman.
Might want to take a look at Maston Leslie as well.
All right, I'm going to up our team morale spending.
Guite is not in the greatest role for him.
Okay, actually, speaking of which, I can't do that right now because I don't have them in the lineup, and I'm not putting them in the lineup at the moment. So we'll have to come back to that. 7-3 loss to Carolina. Ooh. And we were up 2-0. And then we got curb stomped. Krebs has a bad game. Jeff, if you sign somebody to a tryout, do they show up on your depth chart?
I think so. Take a look.
I will as soon as I can here.
I think they get the light green font if they're on the roster but not contracted to you, like you would if you're playing a minor league team and the player was loaned to you.
Fair. We will take a quick look because I'm just curious where he slots in. Okay. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's showing up fourth on the left wing.
So, maybe-ish.
Well, I don't mind the thought of him being in the organizational depth, even if he doesn't make the team.
Yeah. You may lose him on waivers, though, if he's...
That's not the end of the world. How many contracts do we have? 46. Yeah, we got enough room to sign him.
Yeah. You're not even giving Braden Yeager a look in the offseason? Newest Jet?
He's in the minors, isn't he, right now, playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We don't really have room
year
for
and
him
kind
right
of came off the rails last season.
Yeah.
Well, not a rookie. He had 2 years.
Yeah, he needs a little bit of seasoning right now.
He just kind of got passed by everybody else.
Well, now we know he's going to be like a 4 or 5 star guy in the next version of the game, right?
Actually, I just was looking. I think I just read his ratings the other day. He's not 4 or 5 star guy, but still good. And I set what's his name? The guy that he was traded for.
McGroarty.
I set McGroarty's dislike team to Winnipeg, so he won't ever want to go back there.
Probably a smart call. So I guess, Jeff, we should also, talk about kind of the big news that happened since our last stream, too.
Yeah, really unfortunate. The Gaudreau brothers.
Terrible, terrible thing.
Yep.
Happened.
Yeah, is Columbus retiring his number? Have they said anything yet?
They haven't said anything. I don't know if you can do that. I'm not saying it shouldn't be done. It's just one of those, like...
I think I might set it just to honor it, even though it's not technically even done, so it doesn't get used in game again.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just... He's not... Has he been there long enough for it to be considered like a thing?
No, still.
I know. It's just one of those.
Yeah, and Calgary, I guess, might as well.
Calgary, I think, would make more sense, but it's just, yeah, it's a terrible situation, terrible thing to have happen. And again, on sister's wedding day, like, just...
Yep.
Awful, awful, awful situation. Oh, good. Putting Helenas for 1 game and he gets injured. Oh, 2 weeks only.
And suddenly the Krebs signing looks more attractive.
2 weeks is not a big deal.
Yeah.
That's pretty low. All right. And we'll replace him with Morgan Barron. Oh, I forgot. I was going to check to see Washington, see if Dykal became their number 1 goalie or not. Oh, thanks for subscribing on our Twitch channel, as you can just see pop up.
Part of the XSplit update.
All right. Training camp development report. Oh, man, Braden Bowman. Look at that. He's up to a 2-star guy now.
He was a 2-star guy already.
Was he? I thought he was 1.5.
Nope.
Well, he's still got
for quite a while.
Okay, well, he's still got a big development there.
Well, moderate development.
Yeah. Brisson goes up.
Not much in the goalies. Yeah, nice for Hassan.
Goyette.
Goyette's still going. He's up to 3 stars now too. I mean, he's been a kind of an afterthought the whole way along here. He's hanging in there.
Yeah. Milton Gastron again. Guy takes a big hop. Okay, where did we get him from?
I think that was a late round pick. Oh no, that was we got him from
sixth round pick.
Yeah, we got the 6th rounder from Nashville in a trade. That was Nashville's 6th rounder.
Yeah, so I mean, he's looking pretty good for a 6th round pick. 2.5 stars, working his way up. Helenas has another big jump. Hopkins, Lee Hunter, there we go. Leith Hunter. A 6'7" guy. Oh, he's
looking through the.
He's up to 2 stars. He was not at 2 stars, was he? Am I thinking of a different guy? Wasn't he at?
Hang on, I'm checking. No, you're right. He was 1.5 stars and 1.5 and 2.5 potential. So he's gone up a little bit in both.
Yeah. All right. Bennett Kelly with a big up. Ooh. He's going to be intriguing.
I was looking through the junior draft picks from this year in the OHL supplemental. I think it was. There was a 18-year-old kid that's 6'9" already.
Whew. That's a big guy.
Yeah. Playing the wrong sport, dude.
Connor
Ryabkin. Ryabkin. I know. I was looking at him and wondering why he hadn't really developed last year. He's having trouble learning English.
Zachary Wilson still going up. Okay, he's probably going to go down. Is he? Oak gets a little more. Anderson, Bjarnson.
A couple little, I guess.
Alexander Lallier. That's a nice big bump for him. Still just not getting enough points yet, though.
Maybe he breaks out this year.
Here's going. And then, that's good. Chris Letang goes down. Heiko goes down. DeBrus goes down.
No real surprises there. Letang at least hung on to 2 stars.
Yeah.
I think that's getting pumped up a little bit by the stats the last couple of years.
Whatever. If he plays, he'd be a 7th defenseman kind of rotating in. 7-0 loss versus LA. Ooh.
Okay, maybe time to start putting the real players in.
We only have one game left.
Did you check? I didn't see Goutet's role.
I don't have him in the lineup yet, so I will for this next game. And
you can do it from his player screen. You don't need to put him in the lineup.
Right. I only care about when they're in the lineup, though, Jeff. All right. What I did want to do, and I'm going to do right now before I forget. Dylan Duke gets traded to Vancouver for a 3rd-round pick. All right. Washington Capitals here. Dykow is in net. Looks like he is their number one. Number one on the depth chart, so. Wow, actually, look at that. Okay, look at Washington's depth chart there. So they got Macklin, Celebrini, Dylan Strome is there, and Jack Roslovic is there. 1, 2, 3.
Kuznetsov's still hanging on in this game.
Apparently.
Yeah, lasted Ovechkin.
Very surprising. All right, so let's actually kind of set up our lineup here as we can. So I'm going to take everyone out. And all right, goalies stay in. But if we're actually building our lineup as such, okay, we know Stamkos is going to be in. We know Rubrick's going to be in. We know Cagnoni's going to be in. And Sean Dursey. Ty Smith is in, so there's 3 defensemen Masden, Leslie played well enough. I think he's going to be in. Struble was kind of a good 7 defenseman. Samuelson came up as depth. Give Bennett Kelly a couple games, see how he does. We'll send Leith Hunter down. Spencer Gill is going to go down. Oh, right. I'm trying to think what other defensemen are we missing, but it was because we traded away Keandre Miller. So I guess, do we want Struble staying in with his or Corson Kuhlman's? Kuhlman's only had 3 assists, but yeah, we can see if he can actually pull it off. Unless we want to put in Jackson Smith at 2 stars, who's got a little bit.
No, I think he starts Wilkes-Barre.
Okay, we'll send him down and Connor Schmidt down. That leaves us probably with sending Elias Samuelson down, but we'll wait to make sure nothing.
Yeah.
No one gets
Don't
injured.
Have to do it yet.
That means, okay, we know Eichel's in. We know DeBrusque is in. Now, Lennis would be in, but he's hurt. Coots is in. Tomic is in. Geet is in. Brisson's in.
You missed Hopkins.
I didn't miss anybody.
I thought you were doing the centers first.
No, I was just looking to see who for sure we need to have in. So that leaves us with 3 open spots. Ribkin, I think, is going to go back down to the AHL.
Yep, work on your English, kid. And try to score some points this year. That'd be nice.
Usino Dute needs more time, so he's going to go down.
May want to check the AHL roster after this, too, just in case it's really full and you need to bump somebody to the ECHL.
Adam Jecko could play, but I don't know if that's going to be the right move. Luca.
No, I think so. He's
Romano.
3-star, 3.5 potential.
Yeah, had 66 points last year in Guelph.
I think Jacko definitely needs to go in.
All right. Romano goes down then.
Yeah.
That means Zach Wilson going to go down. And we're going to have to send Milton Gastrin.
Can he go back to Sweden?
We can loan him back to Sweden, yes.
That might be better for him than fighting for time. And
all right.
You won't be able to get him back this year, but you had enough depth that I don't think that's a big concern.
Okay, so put Goyette in, and then I guess Rust claims a spot, which leaves us right now with Hellenis.
Yeah. Well, Rust is in Hellenis' spot, basically.
Yeah, that leaves us with Krebs. Well, let's offer Krebs a deal. Oh, man, he wants $2 million.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, we can't afford it. It's not like we're not missing cap space. He doesn't want to...
Do you want to pay $2 million to have him in the minors?
You could let him go at the end of this and try to immediately re-sign him. That may scare him enough that the price comes down.
Yeah, like that's a ton for...
Like what you could do is wait until you get a game into the regular season starts, and then sign them. Wait, what's my logic there? Oh no, you'd still lose them on waivers anyhow. I was going to say avoid waivers, but that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, we like that. All right.
Not thrilled with Goyette on the second line.
No, that's where... Well, I mean, that's where Hellenis would be.
remember Guite's role?
You don't like him as a sniper?
He's got stuff that he's 2 points better at. He's turning into more of a two-way guy.
You're trying to kill my hopes and dreams for him, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he did fine there as that last year, but maybe he can do better.
You know him as a point shooter? Or you think a power forward?
He's 6'1", 206. Not really a.
You want him as a playmaker?
Who's he? Hopkins is more of a two-way guy. Don't really have a goal scorer for him to feed.
Well, right
Perimeter
now
shooter might
right
work a
now
little
it's
better.
Goyette. So
yeah, I think perimeter shooter probably. Oh wait, Goyette already is that. Although he's not going to be staying in that spot.
Yeah. So let's put him to perimeter shooter. Let's move Goyette down the lineup and actually put up, not Rust, but let's move.
Oh, you could put Rust in there just for the.
Well, no, Rubric.
While he's covering.
Rubric.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, that Rubric, Guite, and Hopkins. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, this is all making sense now.
Although Hellenis has fallen down the lineup, something fierce at the moment when he comes back.
Well, he may just bump Rubric down to the second line when that happens. And
geez, our top defenseman last year, Cagnoni, is being listed as our number 5 defenseman.
You got too many. They're all left guys. You could put him on the right side, or one of them on the right side.
I'm going to move him up, move Ty Smith down. All right, let's play this game out. Oh, Rubik's at 62%. Oops, I should have gave him another game off.
Can't really do the left side. Can't really do the right side. Smith good, though.
All right. So we got a few days off now. Okay, we're going to throw Hellenis to the injured list. Krebs disappears. So that's 24.
Need one more. You got an extra defenseman up. Salamonson still up, or did you send him down?
No, I sent him down. I'm just looking. Okay. Only one offered to trade Morgan Barron.
That's a pointless one.
Yeah. Unless I can trade him. See if I get a different offer.
May want to wait until you get the waiver warning. I think it's tomorrow, and it'll tell you who you're at risk of losing.
Well, we get a 4th round pick from Edmonton for him.
28-year-old, no hope of improvement. Not a great year last year. It's not terrible.
Yeah, I think we're going to do that because
that
gives us a little bit more room. Plus, we got some young guys who can move.
Yeah.
And actually, speaking of which, here looking, so currently on the AHL roster, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fabrizi's in the AHL. Okay, so that's fine. And then Lallier, Fiala.
Forwards look okay. You may want to bump down one of those defensemen.
I should bump down. Well, there's 7 defensemen right now, and that's probably about the right number for the East or the AHL.
Is there 7? Oh, I thought there were more than that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Fabrizi's okay. Yeah,
Fabrizi's down there. Unless we have more than 19 defensemen signed.
No, we're okay.
But I think that goes down to, what was it, 20? For
yeah.
Trading Morgan Barron also gives us flexibility in contract room to sign Krebs too if we get him on a better deal.
And potentially pick somebody up on waivers if there's anything interesting.
Also true.
take a little while to do that because the AI is making its decisions for the start of the season.
So we could lose Samuelson and Braden Yeager for that matter, I guess.
Yeah, decent chance of both going, I think.
Or it could be none. We have, yeah. Depends what other teams need, I suppose.
Okay, take a look at the waiver list.
Couple goal, definitely if you needed a goalie, you got some
dubious 4-star potentials at 25. They've been stuck in the minors.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
Kevin Brindley.
Frank Nazar. I'd be never took his spot with Chicago. Just has never really taken off.
Brindley, though, he is still on the last year's entry-level contract, so he's going to be a lot cheaper than Krebs.
He has not done very much.
Some really nice defensive ratings, huh?
Yeah,
he's not a scorer. He's a checking line guy.
I know, but I don't feel like he's going to fit what we need. Right? I mean, we do kind of need. If we were moving Rust,
and you just hate defensive forwards.
Well, it's not fitting with what we're doing right now.
Playing like it's 1982. Gotcha.
Yes. Tell you what, I will shop Rust for you right now. No offers for Rust.
He's got a big contract.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you don't want to blame anybody. That's fine.
Well, I mean, I understand what you're saying with him. He does have, but it's just I don't think. Who are we taking out of the lineup? Like I don't.
Yeah, because we'd have to keep him up. Yeah. Okay.
And that's.
Yeah.
Like we can send down Bowman.
Yeah,
Bowman
Krebs will be more expensive, but he will be more flexible.
Yeah. I guess he's been left. What's he want now on free agency? He still wants
overkill. Yep, Stamkos is hanging in there.
Yeah, his biggest thing was he did not want to be considered a franchise player.
But yeah, I think this is last year's his best point total in 4 seasons. Although he missed a chunk of, I don't know, let's see. Oh yeah, maybe he missed half the season in 23-24.
Yeah, he
would have had more than that.
He wants too much money to re-sign before July 1st. He wants to keep his options open. One person got claimed. Jared Davidson. Artem Zub gets traded to Ottawa, or from Ottawa, and then back to Ottawa. Apparently, they did not like him that much. He told them he would
just effectively be doing that. Are we a contender? No, they don't think so.
No.
Vancouver is apparently a contender.
Well, that's interesting. All right, so our roster is kind of as such. Defense. And then go back to Krebs and see if he's willing to sign a less deal.
If he hasn't been signed elsewhere already.
He is still there. Ukko Pekka-Luukkonen finally signs with Colorado.
Connor Ingram can't find a team, although he's had 3 shaky seasons in a row.
All right.
There we go. Much more reasonable. Doesn't want to go back to Switzerland. You're trying to give him a two-way. He's not going to go for that.
I offered him a big money contract to sit down in the minors. All right, we're going to send Krebs down to the AHL anyways. And just looking here, yeah, so we actually are... Oh, okay, we might have actually needed him to a big contract.
Huh?
We are clearing the salary cap floor by $200,000.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So I think we've effectively resolved the
cap issues.
Penguins starting cap problems,
yeah.
Even with Letang around for another year. We need Letang around for that year. He's Jay Weber, only he can play.
Which I guess we haven't looked at who's upcoming free agents. We should probably get some guys under contract.
Yeah, let's see. Struble, Smith, you definitely want to re-sign.
Okay, hold on. Before we go any further, I need to check Washington Capitals. Dykau is...
Yep, they're starting.
They're starting goalie. All right. Good. Neil Pionk's on waivers. Grab him. The $6.4 million salary. Upcoming free agents. Okay, what's Stamkos want? $7 million for 2 years.
Oh, that's surprisingly good. Yeah, I would do that.
That's the most reasonable contract. He wants a no move, but whatever. Stamkos. Ty Smith, you said we want to resign.
He did also get some bonus stuff because he's over 35 now, so that can knock your cap down a little bit, but you're close enough. That's not a problem. Or you're far enough from it. That's not a problem. Ty Smith for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all these other guys who are expiring deals who we're probably letting walk. Ty Smith only wants $2 million, less than $2 million. So yeah, okay, done. What's Struble want? $1.5 million. Okay, yeah, done. Bjornsson is our number 3 goalie. What's he want? 1.2 for 3 years.
See if you can get him on a two-way.
That's what I was gonna. Seems like he's open to it. Put him at 140. Game versus Buffalo, who continue to be a thorn in our side. And let's see. We'll have to keep an eye on Bennett Kelly, too. 4-3 loss to start off. And Jekko gets hurt in the first game. Man, we lost it. Okay, we were down 4-0, and then we stormed back in the third.
Just didn't storm quite far enough.
No. But gave her the old college try.
Tomek gets his first point.
Cagnoni did not have a good game.
Yeah, that looks like one unit got lit up pretty bad. Oh, no, that's a separate line.
Yeah, actually, speaking of which, we should actually look at our tactics. Now that...
Oh, yeah. It's...
okay, so we're set at stretch right now, which...
yeah, see, one power play offensive zone attacking has got some issues. Don't think it. As long as there's nothing that's showing up bad or terrible.
Oh, what one was it? We were using Umbrella, I think. But that's like...
Yeah, and the power play did not have a great year last year, if I'm remembering right.
Well, I'm looking at what is available, though, and there's not. Motion
Well,
2-3 has 3 guys who are not great at it.
Well, only one of them, Cagnoni, is the guy that matters. No, not Overload.
Umbrella gives us 2 great and a good
Wait,
fit.
what box? Who are the bad fits on box +1?
Coots, Goot.
Oh no, sorry, I was looking at something. There was something that had a couple of 2 good fits and 3 or 4 bad fits. There, 131. Stamkos and Eichel are good fits, and then DeBrusk isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be.
We don't have I don't know, spread. I get yeah. Slot set isn't good. I don't know. We'll try spread, I guess.
Yeah. Make sure Stamkos is on the first unit.
That's like
power play defense. Not really a critical thing, but it's not a good setup right now.
no. It's just we don't have a lot of stuff that's great fits for.
And I think offensive zone attacking, bottom of the left side may have had some bad matches too. Yeah.
Behind the net, we only have good fits. Nothing bad or terrible.
Oh wait, was it? No, sorry, it was defensive zone coverage. It was worse. Oh, there we go.
Klaus and that. Well, yeah, but it's best of a bad situation. We have no good or no great fits.
This is what happens when you don't have any defensive forwards on your team.
Well, that's why we went with what did I have it on? I don't remember.
It was
Half ice
collapse of the net.
Yeah.
Half ice overload looks a little less worse.
Okay, a little less worse. Just put it on here. It's not great. It's okay. 1-2-2 retreat only has 1 bad for neutral zone coverage. So
okay, I think you're all right now. If you're not going to play defensively, maybe bump up the attacking preference 1 notch.
all right.
And tactical tendency.
Tactical tendency. All right, we got a bunch of guys signing deals, so that's good. Tactics. You want attacking go up? Okay.
Yeah, 1 towards intense. And I think we snuck Krebs through waivers.
Well, he didn't get picked up, so yeah. I mean, nobody else signed him, so he should get through waivers untouched.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got him to a really cheap contract, though, so that may have helped his value a little bit.
Again, he had an okay season over in the Swiss League, well, National League, and he was terrible the last time he played in the NHL, so.
The National League in Switzerland, not to be confused with the Swiss League in Switzerland, because for some reason the Swiss League is their 2nd division.
Yes. I was explaining that to somebody recently, and they looked at me like I was insane. Like, yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, the Swiss League hockey's pretty good. I'm like, no, you mean the National League. What? I'm like, yeah, National League's the top league. The Swiss League is the 2nd league.
National League is baseball.
For some. All right, and... Okay, we are not winning games, so this is interesting.
Yeah, Logan Thompson shut you down.
36 shots on net, we couldn't, score, so.
Yeah, just a hot goalie.
And we just got our first injury. Cagnoni is out for a month with a fractured cheekbone.
Is he injury prone or something? No, scouting report says he's fine. Bad luck again.
All right. We're going to bring Letang.
Oh, yes, Letang was out. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to bring Letang in. I know Strubal's there, but yeah, let's bring Letang in and see if he can help. He is our assistant captain who hasn't played yet. So we should probably get him in some games.
And who's that leading the league in scoring? Hannes, LA. Cross Hannes.
Can Letang play both sides? No. Leslie can't. Coolman's can, though. All right. And we finally win a game. We beat Seattle. Woo! 3-1 wins. Eichel scores, Stamkos scores, and Hopkins gets an empty netter. Oh, awesome. Just what I love to see. 2 guys are hurt. Ryan Rubrick, torn labrum, out 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So much for a productive sophomore year for him.
And Nate Brisson is out 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, then.
So, hello, Peyton Krebs.
Well, let's take a quick look and see how things are going in the AHL.
They barely started their season, I think.
They played 1 game, and Reed Anderson already has, 4 points.
2 games. He missed 1. May not have been sent down
1
in time.
game, 4 points. Yeah. All right, so, yeah. Krebs got 2 points in his game. So that's good. You got 1. Okay, so do we want to just call Krebs right up, or do we want to call somebody else? And let Krebs gain his footing.
Let's have a look. Go to do this from the depth chart so you can see what's. I'm wondering if Jaeger might be better. Yeah, either Krebs or yeah.
Finally bring Lallier up. He's got 3 points and 2. I mean, Jaeger's got 1 assist. Yeah, sorry, 4 points, 2 games. Luca Romano had 2 points in 2 games. The other thing is we can bring up Krebs and let the other guys cook in the AHL.
I'm thinking maybe Jaeger.
Bring Jaeger up, give him a chance again.
Yeah.
All right. The good news is Helena should be back in not too long. Jaeger, and then Rubrick goes to the injured list. Brisson's out 1 to 2 weeks. So the Bowman is coming in. And I can't actually send Brisson to the injured list right now anyways. We might actually have to assign somebody. Who's left who's actually interesting. And by that, I mean we might have to sign somebody to just a ludicrous contract to sit on the bench.
Palat looks like he's finished.
Boone Jenner. Yeah, 1 to 2 weeks.
He actually went over to Sweden to play last year. He's 34.
Yeah.
I think he's got a little left in him.
Is it crazy to sign him to like a $6 million contract?
He's not going to ask for $6 million.
Yes, but we need somebody to be on our. We have the salary
Oh,
cap room. We need that actual flexibility.
check the trading block quickly. See if there's somebody up there with a stupid deal.
Timo Meyer, Jesper Bratt.
You package them. Well, yeah, put some prospects to get it from Meyer. I know that's he's still got 4 years on it though.
Yeah, both of them have 4 years left. I really don't want to do that.
Looking for 1 year bad deals. Blockfist. Dickinson. 1 year.
I mean, I'd rather side Boone Jenner for. Jenner also has a bit of. Is he not a bit of a more defensive guy, anyways?
Yeah, that would.
All right, let's offer Boone Jenner a big. Okay, he only wants half. Okay, we gotta. He's still hurt though, but if we sign him, we can put the other guy on the. Okay, yeah. All right, let's do this. We're gonna offer him a $6 million one year deal.
Why are you doing that?
Again, we need the cap so that we can actually move guys on and off the roster.
I don't think that's. Oh, because okay, if you're putting big cap hit players on the injured list, yeah, I see. I think that's too much, but
Yeah, but we still have $20 million in cap space right now. So Boone Jenner comes on the roster right now just to sit here and get paid $6 million. And more importantly, he can play too.
no, once he gets back from the injury.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Vancouver. All right. We're going to give Kosa this game. And see if we can shake a little bit of freedom here. And no, 5-2 loss. We score, and then we give up 4 straight goals. We score, and then they add an empty netter late.
And that was fairly one-sided too.
Yeah. 43 shots given up.
Look at Letang's defensive game rating, 38.
He's not alone. 41,
Thank you.
47, 37. All right, you know what? I know we changed our tactics to speed up there. Let's actually pull. Let's turn up the hitting but pull back our aggressiveness. All right. Well, at least we're not in last place for the moment.
New Jersey 0-3 to start the year. They're actually tied with the Capitals, who you gave a goalie.
All right. Helenis is just about ready to return, so that's good. A 4-1 victory over Anaheim. All right. Jekko gets a shorthanded one. DeBrus finally gets on the board.
And then Bowman gets a point.
Blue Jackets are not in last, James B. says. No, they are not. All right, so Helenis is ready to come back. Coots has two, or not Coots. Yes, Coots. I was wanted to look at Jaeger, though. Jaeger has no goals, no points, no nothing in 2 games. And put in Helenas. All right. Is my man Jet starting for them now? For Columbus?
No, I think I saw him somewhere else. I gotta look. Oh, not good at all. He's in Denmark.
We'll take a quick look at Columbus's roster here for you right now, anyways. Here's their depth chart as such.
Yeah. Goodrow's still up there. That hurts, but it looks like Kent Johnson is. Yeah, a fairly deep team now.
Starting to be, yeah. All right, sorry, excuse me. And we have a 5-1 win over Dallas. Okay. Helenas gets his first goal of the year. Maybe we were really missing Helenas. Media praises.
And so does Bowman.
Stamkos.
Sure.
Say that he stood out, but he had plenty of help from his teammates, or agree with all the praise?
Plenty of help.
That's
a little more diplomatic and still doesn't upset the media.
I forgot to intervene with that last thing, so I just thought of it now.
It's going away on its own.
I intervened in September, and I almost forgot to do it in October. No, don't ever feel bad, James, for asking questions.
Yeah, no problem.
We enjoy looking to see what's happened to people. Ooh, Kevin Korchinski's out 8 months. Injured in practice, ruptured a disc in his back. Ouch. All right, Boone Jenner's getting close to getting in the lineup, so that's good. Carson Kuhlman's offered for 21-year-old Sean Doherty. I'm going to say no. Although Kuhlman's stats are not exactly lighting them up this year. 6 games, no points, 12 penalty minutes, and is a -4. Maybe it's time to take Kuhlman's out and let's get Struble in here. All right, game versus Toronto. Man, I feel like we've been on the road for forever. 3-2 loss to Toronto. In regulation time, they score a goal every period. We get 2. Struble comes in, gets a goal immediately. That's actually a pretty good game all the way across the board from us. Other than Rust.
Tomek seems to be doing well for a rookie.
Yeah. Media criticizes Eichel. No, that's bull.
You're just happy with.
Yeah, he had 91 defensive game rating. You can go away. I'm not blaming him. Tampa Bay
and Flyers still the only winless team.
Tampa Bay offers us the exact same deal. Was it not? Yeah.
You can put Doherty on ignore.
Never had the exact same deal come up 2 days apart. We do have Eichel, yes. We got Eichel as a free agent. He became our replacement for Malkin, letting Malkin walk. Okay, now they've authored 23-year-old Warren Clark, who's playing in the, not even in the ECHL, playing semi-pro for a guy currently in the AHL. No. All right, Boone Jenner is now healthy, so that gives us another option. So what is... Yeah, he could play a little more defensively if we need him to come in and do some grinding or forechecking.
Yeah, I'll leave him back checking forward. That's what we got him for.
Yeah. Like I said, just gives us a little bit more flexibility for if we need to move some injury stuff around. Okay, how's Bowman doing? He's got 2 points in 4 games, Bowman. All right, at home. 6-1 victory over Anaheim at home. Put up 49 shots to their 18.
Although Anaheim has started 1-7, so I don't think that was a huge challenge.
No, but you remember last year, our thing was we were almost undefeated at home. We just couldn't win on the road. We were horrendous on the road versus at home. Actually, talking about other NHL news, how do you think about Draisaitl re-signing with Edmonton?
Well, I mean, he was going to get paid that, but they're going to have, when I think McDavid's next year, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're going to have a huge chunk of their cap tied up in 2 guys. So we'll see how that works.
Probably not a lot different than it currently is.
But even more so.
Well,
yeah, 5-4 win over a good Canucks team.
I forget, was it the Hockey News talked about it, and they're like winners and losers, and one of the things they had was losers was San Jose.
4?
With Draisaitl re-signing in Edmonton.
How does that make San Jose a loser? Oh, because they figured he would sign him?
Because they figured because they have a German owner, he would go there.
Sure.
It was just like, what? Is the salary cap not real in the NHL like it is in the NFL? No, the salary cap is very real.
Yep.
They can't push out money quite as much as the NFL does with restructuring and whatnot.
Probably even more so because, I mean, NFL contracts, at least the non-bonus part of them, aren't guaranteed, so...
Well, there is more and more contracts being guaranteed, which is changing some of the stuff.
Well, I mean, because the players aren't insane, but...
Yeah. But the NHL is not as high gross revenue either, so that makes a big difference for some of that too. But the amount a guy who's making the NHL versus lower to higher is a lot different than the NFL. Like I said, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, which is known on here, and they said Green Bay Packers, their quarterback's being paid $79 million, and their lowest paid guy is one of their offensive linemen, and he's getting $795,000. So,
similar thing with the NBA.
Yeah. All right, development report here. We have a guy who's just not playing anywhere. He hasn't signed anywhere. What are you doing, man? It's November.
Well, overage in WHL, he hasn't gone anywhere. He'll probably, yeah, I guess the game will move him somewhere fairly soon. But I mean, I don't think that's anybody that's even on our radar. So,
yeah, Good's coming along, 7 points in 9 games now,
and continuing to improve too.
Lennis 3 points in 4 games. That's good. Mez and Leslie's continuing to go up. Ty Smith going up. Vice Tomic, yeah, only 3 points in 9 games, but oops. Yeah, 3 points in 9 games. Not a bad start. Frollo's going up. That's good. Marcus Ruck going up. Also good. Bjornsson's going up. Not a great start for him in the AHL. 844 save percentage.
And it's only a couple of games.
Dude, Luciano Ruggiero. Yeah, he's played more, though. 5 games. He's been in.
Oh, yeah. Wow,
927.
Ruggiero's started hot. I mean, he's taken over the number 1 job.
Yeah.
And Letang continues to
decline.
But still at 2 stars.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Stamkos is number 1. And number 4 jersey sales, Boone Jenner. Look at him bringing in all that extra money for us.
It's the recent signings always get a boost, so he probably won't be there next month.
A guy who hasn't played a single game for us yet. All right. Give Hull for this game again on the road. 3-2 loss, but we lose in a shootout. All right, actually, let me just come to think of it here. How's Krebs doing in the minors? 7 points in 7 games. All right.
Ari Apkin's doing a little better.
Yeah. 5 points. Good.
How's Oak doing in the goalie in the ECHL? I'm just wondering if that's going to be a total washout.
It feels like
bad scouting. I think he's only got 1 year on his contract. That'll be it for him.
Yeah. I guess we're a little bit over time here, so we should probably end up calling it here soon. Didn't realize time snuck away from us. All right. Owner confidence. We're doing really well. Speaking of which, let's go to Team Harmony. Try and get that down. And depth chart, you wanted to see how Oak was doing. 1 star, he's got a 922 save percentage to start in the ECHL this year, at least.
A little better. But probably not enough to keep him around. You may want to have a quick look at our stats, too. Just before we go.
Oh, wait, Coots got injured. Groin tightness day to day. All right, stats. Stamkos, 12 points in 10 games. Eichel's got...
Stamkos and Eichel, 1, 2.
8.
And looks like Hopkins is fitting into the second line spot by not passing the puck at all.
Doesn't matter. Someone's got to score.
That's working. He's +7 or +5 too.
Yeah. Well, Goots passing him the puck. Leslie's going around Coots. Yeah, a lot of scoring depth all the way up and down the lineup. Struble comes in 4 games and has 3 points. So that's better than what Kuhlman's was doing. I don't know. Kuhlman's just might not work out for us. He's always kind of just been hanging there. He just can't quite take that step we need him in the right direction for us. So, all right, I guess we'll take Coots out right now, which means Boone is going to get his first game.
And skates Columbus, too, so get up to that and play that one.
Yep. At Columbus, yeah. We have to put him in.
Hofer off to a nice start, too. Sub 2.0 goals against average.
Nate Brisson's on the brink of returning. That's good. All right. Washington's 3-5, so I feel less bad about still trading them a goalie. Tolvanen's on waivers. He ended up back. So yeah, so look at this, right? So he starts Nashville, goes to Seattle. We actually get him from Seattle. He goes back overseas to Beal, and then comes back with Nashville.
That sort of hanging on. It looks like he might be done now.
Yeah. Just all right. Game for Boone Jenner returns to Columbus after 2 years being out of the NHL, and 6-3 victory.
Did Jenner get anything?
That's fingers crossed. Let's hope he did. All right. No penalty.
Not seeing him yet. Big second period.
Big second period.
Didn't get any points.
All right.
Did he do anything?
He was playing limited minutes, but 84 defensive game rating.
Line. Yeah,
9
very
shifts.
solid.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
A couple of shots.
Terrible face-offs, but
1 and 3.
Yeah.
He's 1-1 face-off of being 500. No, reason that's he did what we wanted him to.
Yeah, exactly. Came in and did his job. Already worth that $6 million we paid him. I want less than $1 million. No, we'll give you $6 million. Okay, yeah, sure, yep, like it. And Nate Brisson's ready to come back. So there we go. There gives us another interesting piece, which means Jaeger's going to go down.
By the way, just check the contract screen. What color is?
It was bad, so I'm sure it's going to remain bad. Yeah, it's orange.
Yep.
We have to put Jaeger on waivers. Oops, I actually forgot about Bennett Kelly, and we blew through 10 games with him.
Oh, and well,
oops,
no points, but he's plus, and he's done well enough.
Yep.
With Kuhlman's not really performing, I think that makes sense to leave him up.
Yep. All right, so we might lose Jaeger here, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. There's a bunch of other guys on waivers. All right, so Brisson needs to come back in the lineup. He's coming in for Bowman. It's replaced with Son and continuing. Luckily, there's 17 other guys on waivers today, so.
Lost in the crowd.
And once we get through this, all right. And speaking of which, all right, so thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our videos are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments, with YouTube archives going live at about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays for our European viewers. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. You can find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio. And of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to the official forums where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Wow, did we get destroyed by Philadelphia, and we put up 41 shots on them. We just let them score every single shot, pretty much. That's disappointing.
Yeah, Kelly got his first goal at least.
Yeah, Boone Jenner still decent game, and much better in the faceoffs. 9 faceoff wins to 2 losses. All right.
That's been defensive zone a lot if he's taken all those.
Yeah. So with that, we'll be back again next week with our Montreal Canadiens games, where we are currently in 1933.
32, I believe.
32. Early 30s, anyways, and we finally got back to our Stanley Cup winning ways.
We did. Bit of an upset, but we'll take it. and as the league continues to shrink through the Great Depression.
Oh man, our superstar center left wing left defenseman tore his PCL in done 3 to 4 months.
Ouch. And he was off to a decent start in the AHL too.
Yeah, that hurts. All right, with that, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you all again next week.